So it's now March and I'm halfway through my NQT year. I'm beginning to feel now that I'm really beginning to kind of pick up and beginning to find myself as a teacher, kind of knowing how I want to deliver the lessons, not necessarily having the lesson plan and kind of going, this is what we're trying to achieve. So now it's a case of, all right, I can start putting my twist on things and really start to build in how I want to teach the children and hopefully get them engaged as possible so we can get the work from them. Also being able to reflect on how I've taught the lessons, meeting with mentors and beginning to now go around and see other teachers and kind of magpie bits from them and see what we can bring into the teaching. It's been nice to go to the other schools, part of the Alliance as well, to see what they're doing in their schools. I'm in a mixed year group, so it's difficult to kind of see how I can do some bits because lots of schools can just build on from year to year, but we need to kind of amalgamate a couple of bits and pieces in. There's been lots of support and lots of the conferences have been really good to be able to see the ideas from a practical kind of point of view and then try and bring them into the classroom and deliver them there. So I'm teaching a year 5-6 mixed class, so currently we're kind of all action stations for trying to get ready for SATs, which is bringing its own kind of level of difficulties. Certainly got the moderation that we're worried about for writing. So now it's a case of really trying to make sure we're teaching at the very top end of the year 6 calibre of writing, which I think is sometimes a bit too high for the year 5s, but obviously they need to be there next year anyway, so it's really good to expose them to that and hopefully they can pick it up and start incorporating that in their own writing. I'm really enjoying being a teacher, delivering the lessons that you kind of do in like a quirky way of just kind of having a fresher look at things and not just being, oh, we did this 2 years back or 5 years back. It's just a case of we're going to come and just do something completely different of, you know, not share a learning objective, just kind of go, here's a picture, what is it? Go off and research, and it's just kind of letting the children kind of learn and guide their own learning themselves rather than kind of dictating what we do. A fantastic conference with Andy Mellor today, which is brilliant. It's kind of really beginning to kind of focus more on the progress side of things, but how you plan for that as against kind of going, oh, this is what I want them to do, and this is how I'm going to teach how to do it. It's a case of where do I want to be at the end of the lesson, and then planning the start of the lesson and everything through to get to that end result as against going, this is where we're at, we're going to push them through and cover this thing. It's a case of just trying to really focus on the questioning or things that you might use for the differentiation so they can all start with the same piece of work, but actually then guide the learning to the higher ability or anything like that with the purpose and the questioning rather than